Countless eons have passed since our ancestors traveled to the Promised Land from the Land of Calamity. Eons still have they wandered, aimlessly and scattered. Only when Shershet, the last prophet, proclaimed the dragon's rule from atop the sacred mountain, had our purpose become unobscured, our destinies manifest. United by faith, great rulers of the past bounded petty kingdoms into the mighty Kudonian Empire, a new center of civilization and a launching point for many voyages of exploration and conquest. That is how the barbaric land, later dubbed Nova Draconia, was discovered, and in it the magical Balta ore, the world's only source of pale iron, renowned for its unique strength and temper. A century later, Nova Draconia has been crowned by the port city of Swordhaven, and at least partially tamed. But this land of mystery and danger yet calls to the adventurous souls from every corner of the known world. It is with one such adventurer that our tale begins.
Hey everybody, Old Man Alchemist back with another raw and wiggling episode. Our initial episode of Swordhaven, Iron Conspiracy. Alright, a little bit of update. We're going to start doing some live streams in a bit. Hopefully by Christmas, definitely by the new year. We have a new monitor coming in, so we'll have dual monitors. And we'll see what we can do with live streaming. I still don't plan on having a little talking head shown. I might start each stream with my head, but as I start playing, I'll just turn off the camera because I always want to see the game, not the streamer. So, let's go ahead and let's take a quick look at settings and turn based, okay. Pause when minimize. Let's turn on free look. Can I have isometric mode and free look? Let's see, we can always come back. Control. Okay. Formations. All right, let's get in it. All right. And, well, I am. Okay. Let's see. In Kudonian society, men are generally expected to be strong, bellicose, and valiant. Every community and culture has their own ever-evolving idea of a male archetype, a set of expectations of how a real man should act, speak, dress, and conduct himself. There are, of course, outliers in these societal norms. Okay, noble. Strength, bladed weapons, intimidation, outward manship. What the hell is days when the Condolian noble houses battled each other for power and glory are waning. The emperor is no longer the first among equals, but an autocrat, but an autarch ruling over a much humbled aristocracy that is now clashing over clerical assignments in the imperial chancellery and officers' commissions in the army. Fortunately, there is still a chance to write your name in the annals of history, though the monsters of legend are all but extinct in the Empire proper. In the wild lands of Nova Draconia, they can be found in abundance. Hunt down these fabled beasts and ensure great renown for yourself and your family. Alright, attention, ranged weapons, stealth, and intellect, martial arts, persuasion, medicine. Okay. Bandit, merchant. Huh. I don't know what they mean by martial arts. Is that an open hand thing? Adventurer, ranged weapons, stealth, bluff. I might go with that. I wouldn't mind knowing what the state religion of the Kudanian Empire is an amalgamation of many different sects, although the dragon cult became the dominant faith. With its doctrines of asceticism and temperance, citizens of the empire continue to worship a multitude of regional deities, demigods, and spirits, while acknowledging and honoring the dragon's ultimate sovereignty. The barbarians of Nova Draconia, unfortunately, are notorious for denying him as the primary god. That is why the dragon cult's priests, the Wadilots, are sending their acolytes to guide these heathens onto the path of righteousness. You are one of these pilgrims. Well, I kind of want to see, because I would either pick adventurer. But see, when they say martial arts, I'm thinking well, I don't know. We're going to find out, aren't we? Let's just find out. Okay. So, my intellect is 6. I have 4 points that I can spend. Strength governs maximum carry weight, intimidation and dialogue, melee, and unarmed damage, and also slightly increases health and stamina. +1 stamina, +10 carry weight, +3 hit points, +10 martial arts, bladed weapon, axes, spears and halberds, ranged weapons, intimidation, crafting. Let's see what happens with adventurer. We're not stuck into anything just yet. Okay. Crafting is still 5. Ranged weapons is 5. Dexterity, ability to dodge blows, accuracy in melee combat, combat speed, and many other details all depend on dexterity. Intellect. Affects the number of skill points earned each level and offers additional dialogue options. Huh, that's interesting. I wonder if that would have been the same. Plus 15 skill points on level up. Okay, we've got skills here also. Ranged weapons 30. Stealth lockpicking 27. Pickpocketing 25. Crafting, medicine. I don't see anything about wands or something like that. Alright, so what does this guy give me? $37 with him. He's 7 more. Well, I think I'm gonna go with the medicine 27, crafting 26. Now, I like the crafting stuff. And this guy seems to, well, medicine 31, crafting 1 more. I get pickpocketing, outdoorsmanship. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but alright, let's do that. Attention. Governs accuracy in combat and lets you notice easily overlooked details. Endurance. Your maximum health, stamina, and resistance against negative effects when your natural damage all depend on endurance. Personality. Your speechcraft skill. The noble draconian reaction to you will differ depending on this stat. Jeez, it's just... and luck. Well, we definitely want... I think... this guy, and that guy. I do want to get some stuff in personality, dexterity, and luck. But for right now, we're going to go with this. Let's see what skills we have now. And we have 25 skill points. So there's some kind of esoteric path of true unarmed combat. I think I'd like... Well, I definitely want... that. I'm going to put that to 40. That to 30. Alright, we've got 15 left. Put that to 35. Pickpocketing. I plan on acquiring items. Outdoorsmanship. Alright, let's put 3 in here. Haggling. Bluff. Let's put 1 in there. Intimidation, 1 in there. Bladed. Well, we got martial arts, so we shouldn't have to, between our ranged weapon. Ooh. Alright, so we got 5. Let's put something in stealth. Haggling. We've got 3 more. I kind of would like... I'm hoping that I can get a bow. Alright. Distinctions. Oh shit, minus bladed. Are you nuts? Why do I want to take a minus to something? Oh, this is all plus, except each teammate gets... Oh, that's just nuts. Okay, what is this? Short in stature. Ugly upbringing. Fortunate fate. Heavy-handed. I'm not seeing... +2 attention, +15 range weapons. Okay, this might be something that's... Each time you are hit, there is a chance, there's a 3% chance to panic for 2 to 3 rounds. I'm not picking any of those. That sounds like Outer Worlds 2 negative traits or whatever the hell you call it. Available, 1 point. What am I doing here? What is this? Oh. How many do I get to learn? Huh. Well, we're going with this, I think. I don't know. And we have 38 in that. So let's see what happens. Twin hooks. You attack twice. Deal minimum weapon damage. Target's damage threshold is ignored. I don't want to deal minimum. Okay, that's Brass knuckles, that's stance. Deal no weapon damage every 2 SP you have when this action is used, nets you 1% dodge until your next turn. Way of water. This is unarmed. Last chance. For 2 rounds. Affected move at double the SP cost. Jumps 5 steps away from the target. Low kick. So I think I can only... Oh, I only have 1 point there. So I can only learn one thing. Ah, okay. This is bow and that's crossbow. Oh, of course, if you're going to spend this, make space, jump 5 steps away from the target. This action removes your engaged status. You must be 5 steps away from your target to use this attack. Using this attack without being engaged deals double damage. This action always succeeds. Oh my god, bullseye. Interesting. And this is, you must be 5 steps. This threshold is ignored. Receives extra reach of 1 steps. Forces targets to take 5 steps away. Deals minimum weapon damage. Confusion chance 100% for 2 turns. Affected may flee, stumble, or attack allies. This action always succeeds. Now that is kind of cool. But you need a crossbow. And I'm going to bet that I don't have a crossbow or brass knuckles. So I'm going to try last chance, 100% for 2 turns. Affected move at double the SP cost. Jump 5 steps away from the target. That's low kick. Well, let's go ahead and do this one. Okay. Appearance. Well. I wish there was a way to, Jesus. This guy looks blue. All right, let's see, costume, no. Kind of like that one. Haircut. Oh, okay, you can do that. Well, that looks a little too weird to me. Huh. I could go bald. Kind of like that, all right.
Yes.
What do you want?
I'm here.
Eh?
Oi, mate.
Aye.
Alright, I'll take that. Difficulty. Let's see. Easy and accessible difficulty level designed for newcomers and casual players. 1 ability point for every level, plus 10 skill points for every level, plus 50% more experience, plus 15% chance to hit for the whole party, plus 2 damage dealt by the whole party. Normal. 1 ability point for every level. None of that other stuff. Hard. A challenging difficulty level designed for veteran adventurers seeking a tougher experience. 1 ability point for every second level. Minus 25% less experience. Enemies deal plus 2 damage. Party members can die in combat. Well, we're going... how do I know? I guess I'm going to do... Oh, that's symmetric. That's 3D. And... I guess I can change that. I don't know. Alright, here we go, guys.
You board the ship bound for Nova Draconia, captained by veteran sea dog Vergon III. Your destination is Swordhaven. Gulls shriek and squawk overhead as the salt wind caresses your brow. A new life, new adventures. Whatever awaits, you're ready to face it. Your quarters are modest. Not unlike a monk's cell, you'll be sharing the space with barrels of salt pork and sea bread. Without a porthole, you're guessing it will get quite stuffy inside. The ship is a large trade carrack, built for stability on heavy seas and big enough to carry a significant amount of cargo, along with provisions for extended voyages. Below decks, you find an open crate full of chains and shackles, of a type made for human beings. It seems Captain Vergon is not only a simple merchant.
We know what the captain's doing with those chains, and right now, I don't think it's a good idea to, ask the captain about the chains. I mean, we're on a ship, let's not get thrown off. Let's get to know some of the
This
passengers.
is a merchant vessel. Also, Captain Vergon claims, so the passenger manifest is short. To be precise, there are 6, excluding yourself. Fiona, a young musician in search of adventure. Nostra, a fiery one-eyed warrior. Nicodemus, a renowned scholar. Jehemo, a quick-witted southern sellsword. Gintar, a pious knight of the Empire. And finally, Zanfor, a kindly old man who mostly keeps to himself. An adventurous bard from the faraway kingdom of Muir Orm, Fiona de Quinlon, is planning to strike it big in Nova Draconia's capital, Swordhaven. The idea had been stewing in her head for a long while, and recently she acquired the means to pay for the long voyage.
Alright, let's meet these other folk.
You don't learn much about Nostra Urheim. She's reluctant to talk about herself, and enjoys hearing about other people's problems even less. The only thing you know for certain, maybe, is that she's from the southern prairies. Nicodemus Pinecone is a scholar from the land of Malvia. Since ancient times, the Malvian Peninsula has been the Empire's center of learning and home to the largest library in the land. It's no surprise, then, that Nicodemus is visiting Nova Draconia to conduct scientific research, or so he claims.
Now, I wonder if these guys, these 5 people, are our possible companions that we'll meet at some other time.
Jimahor the Eel is a traveling sellsword from the faraway Kufadian archipelago. Gregarious and jovial, his speech is steeped in sentimentality and cynicism. It's hard to tell whether it's an affectation or his genuine nature. Gintar of Kuldinga is a knight from a landless noble family. He is deeply religious and often expresses his reverence for the divines, particularly the Empire's chief deity, the dragon. Gintar spends much of his time in meditation, and he claims he's traveling to Nova Draconia solely for spiritual reasons.
I might want to hook up with Gintar. I think I'd like the knight and his mysticism.
Xanfor claims to be a low-ranking Imperial official, though he's well educated in subjects ranging from history to astronomy. When you've spent some time talking to the old man, he tells you you're full of untapped potential. Quite flattering.
Okay, I'm not sure what he would do.
The ship rocks
but
gently upon the calm sea.
let's read a book.
Stopping your ears to the hustle and bustle of the crew, the screams of seabirds, and the endless creaking of the ship, you lose yourself in the yellowed pages of an old tome you picked up on your way to the docks. It's a gripping tale of an ancient seafarer, and you read it to the end.
Okay, we don't get to do anything else. Too bad. I already...
Who do you wish to know more about? The ship rocks gently upon the calm sea.
Ay. All right.
Though reluctant at first, the captain eventually admits that he has a contract to transport prisoners from the mainland to the Balta ore mines in Nova Draconia. However, he insists the ill-fated wretches destined to work and die there are enemies of the crown, condemned for treason. With that, he presses his lips tight. There's no more to be learned on that topic. At least, not until you reach Swordhaven. As the ship draws ever closer to your destination, you sometimes listen to the sailors' stories when they're off watch. They share all kinds of amusing anecdotes, from the commonplace to stories so outlandish they could only come from seafaring folk. Yet, whenever they speak of the weird comets above the Gulf of Swordhaven, or of warlocks practicing their craft in western Nova Draconia, Xanfor's face darkens. It seems he takes these topics very seriously. In the meantime, you...
That's probably crafting, that's healing, that's harvesting.
Fishing on the open sea isn't as straightforward as it seems.
Outdoorsmanship.
But you learn a couple of useful tricks. A few days later, the vessel finally enters the stormy sea. True to its name, the dark waves slam relentlessly against the stern, causing the vessel to roll in a nauseating rhythm. The air is thick with the smell of salt and ozone as its heralds, the grim Malamuks, replace the cheerful seagulls to glide in eerie silence beneath the laden sky.
I have no idea what gazing out at the restless sea would do. This is probably going to foster camaraderie. Maybe something better.
Many stories are shared in the relative comfort of the lower decks in the few days following. During one such gathering, a cabin boy, pale as death's maiden aunt, rushes down the companionway screaming between sudden peals of thunder, "There's a storm upon us!" You are not alone. Several crewmen are rushing around on deck. The other passengers have also come up, some fearful, some amused by the capricious weather. Captain Vergen roars out, "You must be out of your blasted minds! Get back down that hatch before—" A flash of light and an ear-splitting boom cuts him short. The lightning bolt, the grandfather of all lightning bolts, strikes the main mast, leaving you blind and deaf. You give your head a shake. As your vision returns, you see other passengers still covering their ears, while the crew races to furl a burning sail. A section of the mast lies on the deck, just a few feet away. There's someone beneath it. You stagger towards the poor soul and discover it's Xanfor, an elderly fellow you had spoken to during the voyage. As if bewitched, you fall to your knees beside the dying man. Xanfor fixes you with eyes watery from pain, and you lean closer to hear him over the stone. "Take this, my friend." A bloody cough erupts from him as he produces something from his jacket, a mysterious amulet on a silver chain. "Take it to Agranat the Enlightened in Swordhaven. I beg you. The fate of the world is at stake." Can it be true? How can the fate of the whole world depend on a cheap bit of jewelry?
All right. We're not that jaded. In this particular game, I guess I should have come up with a little more of a backstory, but this guy just doesn't feel like he's an outdoorsman. He's a martial artist. He's got some honor to him. So let's just help the old guy.
Thank you. Xanfor's eyes roll back in his head, and his final breath escapes with a wheeze. You examine the amulet he gave you. It's a dark prism, within which a dim red light flickers. When you press your finger against one of its sides, the crimson glow seems to drift towards it, as if the object were alive and watching you. Still puzzled and disturbed by the urgency in the dying man's voice, you gingerly rise to your feet. The other passengers are all there, along with the captain, who surveys the destruction with an unreadable expression. "Take heed now, me hearties. 'Tis here we must bid each other farewell. This old ship's in bad shape, and the place I must go don't allow no passengers." You and the others exchange troubled glances. Fear not. The shore's but a stone's throw away. We finally reached Nova Draconia. Well, except for that poor fellow over yonder. He spares a glance for Xanfor's corpse. "The village is close by. Name of Clamreach. You can find shelter there after you land." Captain Vergen shrugs off your objections, insisting that the ship won't make it to the capital in its current state, and the place where he's now headed is forbidden to outsiders. It seems you have little choice. Nova Draconia is reputed to be dangerous. You should arm yourself before stepping into the shore boat.
Well, we're going to take the battle gauntlets.
The thunderstorm ended as abruptly as it began. The sky once more blue and blank as a new slate. And as the sun begins its rise in the east, for the first time you see land ahead. Nova Draconia. With a parting salute to the crew, you hop down into the boat where the rest of the passengers are already waiting, and take the oars in hand.
I mean, that's pretty fucked up. He just threw us off the boat and says, "Row your own ass to shore or die." Okay, landing. After a rough landing, you and your fellow passengers meet the dawn gathering wood, kindling a fire and preparing something to eat from the scant sea rations providently brought along. Okay. You're about to leave this merry gathering and make for the nearby village when one of your traveling companions stops you. Gintar, hey, are you leaving, father? Gintar of Kuldinga, the pious knight from the mainland, looks up from the flames. I could stay a bit longer. Gintar nods, but when you decide to leave, allow me to accompany you, at least until we see the smoke rising from the village. Turns to the woods. For who can fathom what lurks in this untamed wilderness? Let's see, what do you think could be out there? What brought you to Nova Draconia? What are your thoughts about this thing? Let's find out what brought him to Nova Draconia. I need a spiritual beckoning. I heeded a spiritual beckoning. Did you? Sure. Alright, what do you think could be out there? I don't want to guess. It could be nothing or a harmless forest beast, or who knows. The wilds are home to all manner of creatures. Now that's a strange little Chakotay, isn't it? I personally would seek out its true owner and give it back. One cannot discover a higher truth in magic destined for someone else. What the heck is a TCHOTCHKE? Ah, my other computer isn't on. Alright, well, let's just write it down and I'll look it up. That doesn't seem like an English word, though. But with the with Google, I'm sure I'll figure something out. Okay, I say, why waste time? Let's see where this path leads us. Okay. Jolly good. By the way, could you please remind me where that village is, the one that the captain mentioned? A new pin added. Okay. You mean Clamreach. We need to follow the road through the forest, cross the river, and then head east at the first turn. We need to follow the road through the forest, cross the river, and then head east at the first turn. One more question. I assumed it belonged to another passenger. Okay, I thought the same, but no one will lay claim to it. The sailors must have stowed it in our vessel by accident. It would be a waste to let it follow. May we take a peek inside this mysterious box? Very well. Okay. Lo, the village is close, and the scent of smoke doth reach my nostrils. Okay, tutorial. To interact with a teammate, press the UI button. Refer to the picture, or the designated hotkey, then click on the teammate. Okay. The character is attempting lockpicking. Must have lockpicks in their inventory. To use the skill, press the UI button or use the designated hotkey, then click on the lock container or door. Okay.
Could have done it with my eyes closed.
Okay. Wow. Alright. Well, I got a whole bunch of, what is this, salt? Not only does this crystal mineral improve the taste of many foods, it also serves as a preservative, which will keep the meat and fish edible for an extended period. Okay, we definitely want that. Weak potion of innervation. Burst of energy. Modest performance increase in combat. This vile brew does stiffen the muscles, offering some protection to vital organs during fist fight. Oh man, it's gonna make me fart. What is this? A clay vessel suitable for any manner of liquid. Okay. That's a bandage and that's a torch. Let's take all of it. Okay. To access your inventory, press the UI button or use the designated hotkey. Use the mouse or movement keys to move the camera. Okay. Press the UI button to refer to the picture. Yeah. Okay. I'm not seeing... I don't know what I can do with that shell. Okay, note that you can press the UI button. Press it again to deactivate the highlighting. Aha! Where's the shell at? I thought I was picking something up. Oh, there should be something inside of the... Okay. Let's talk to these people first before we start. Fiona de Quinlan, a Trobiarts, probably butchered that, from a faraway kingdom of Mir Orm, is talking to another of your fellow travelers, a red-headed waitress. Warriors, excuse me. They're speaking in a tongue you don't understand. It must be Dewang, the language of Mir. To your ear, it sounds like birds chirping. Of course, my lord. Looks at you like a painter scrutinizing a new canvas. Are you departing our company already? Yes, I am. Safe travels, then. I intend to join the group when it's time to move out. Safety in numbers, you know. Where are you heading? To Swordhaven. Ah, I pray we shan't meet any perils on our journey. You can come with me. Thank you, but Sir German and Lady Nostra have already offered to escort me. Warrior sharpening his sword, and the one-eyed woman beside her. That certainly is a mysterious piece of bric-a-brac. You ought to take it to Swordhaven to find someone knowledgeable about things ancient and preternatural. Well, so how has the road been treating? She hasn't been on the road yet. And we already talked to her about that on the ship. May fortune favor you until we meet again. Okay. I don't think we need to speak to any of these people. So I could craft something, but I have No mortar and pestle. And I have no item. So, let's just see what the old man says. He's the aged scholar. I say that landing wasn't good for my constitution. Oh, curse my crumbling pelvis. Why must it ache so? If only I had some water. I'll fetch you a flask if you're not feeling well. What good is a stream? I require my water to boil in a pot with a bit of freshly butchered meat and all manner of assorted vegetables. Stew, yes, that's the word. And after a few servings of that, I'd like a jug of something strong. Only then will I fully recover. Indubitably, I feel positively rejuvenated. Some stew and fortified wine to warm the bones. Man can dream. Hopefully I will find such sustenance in the nearest tavern. Yeah, why don't you eat the stew already bubbling? My boy, do you think I have the strength to stomach any more of those despicable sea rations we've used for that vile brew? Absolutely not. Do you want to travel with me then? Okay, he doesn't want to travel with us. Oh, let's show him the ad. A fascinating specimen, a real magical artifact. Who knows what powers it may possess? I entreat you to hide it and hide it well, for even I, the wise Nicodemus, am not immune to the villainous temptation to steal it. Okay, so I won't show it anymore. And to you, ta-ta. Okay, is there a larger map? Yeah, alright. Let's see. Nothing there. I don't think I can come over here. Oh yeah, I can. What's over here by chance? Okay, this is a nice big clam. Oh yeah. I click. A pearl is created by clam screen maker around. Fine specimens of this pea-sized jewel hold considerable value. It's for sale. Okay. That's what they consider junk, I guess. Yeah, I don't think you're getting over this way, buddy. Okay, so let's go down over here. Okay. I'm not sure what that does. Let's, where's the, yeah, I. You can left click on a consumable or a weapon with the left mouse button and then drag and drop them onto your belt. Refer to picture. This will allow you to quickly use potions and or change weapons during combat. Oh, okay. That's fish. Weak healing potion. Put that over there. Nail snail? This is an ingredient. Okay, good. The spike ball before you is in fact a living being, a loathsome mollusk that's no good to eat, has zero medicinal value, and only hunts rare and especially tasty marine life. According to folklore, it even uses its slimy proboscis to preach to other sea creatures against the glory of the dragon, dooming them to a cycle of death and rebirth leading to the bottom of the food chain instead of reincarnation as higher beings. Okay, well, whatever. What is this potion of powers? Increases your chance to hit. Yeah, let's put that there. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's in there. Good. Oh, we got a shovel. There's a blue flower, a blue shaft. I don't know what you do with it. There's roads. It's another blue shaft. Yeah, I like exploring. Can I not? Yeah, okay, I can. Damn, it sounds like I'm hearing bees. I'm not sure what this does. But whatever it is, I want it. Let's go back and hear these. Here's another flower type dragon leaf. Huh. I'm hearing them, but I don't see them. Alright, let's, what is this? Oh, there's something over here. Arsenic. Can I not take the bag? Good boots. Sundrop. Got all these these strange things around here. Suspicious mound. Okay, I hope my shovel is broken. Great. Oh, look at that. What is that? Copper ingot. Silver ring. Okay. That's a shame that that looks like Where am I trying to go? I think here. I'm not sure what's over there. Huh. Yeah, that's the door. I don't want to go through there just yet. Oh, damn. I think I'm bleeding. Alright, where are we looking here? Well, there's something over this way.
I'm on.
This may not be a nice tutorial. Okay, toggle this button pictured to switch from turn-based mode to real time and vice versa, or use the designated hotkey. Okay. Switch to real time. I don't think I want to go to real time. What is this fucking thing? Can I not see what it is? No. Okay. Let's see. Hey, that's a staff. Okay, that's where it would go. You have brass knuckles, I guess. Alright, let's,
I'm at your disposal.
okay, to select multiple characters, hold down the left mouse button and draw a rectangle over them. Characters with... You can also select everyone without pressing the UI button, refer to the picture. Select everyone. Alright, buddy. You're up first.
I'm afraid I can't.
Huh. Well. Space and turn. Okay, he's gonna end turn. Oh, of course he's coming to me. Oh, damn. Okay. Confusing chance. Confusion chance 100 for 2 turns. Okay, bitch. Oh. Did he dodge that? How the hell? Ouch. I don't see how this damn thing...
Nope. Sorry.
Well, at least he got clonked. Good. Jolly good. Jump 3 steps towards your target, launches the target, and I don't want to hit this bastard. Ooh! Okay. What do we get from him? Got some meat. Guess we can make a... Make a sandwich. Okay, I'm not sure. Is there a journal in this damn thing? Swordhaven. I think we want to get to Clam Reach. Find Clam Reach. Notes. I don't have any. Might not visit Clam Reach. The local. It's supposed to be northeast of the spot we landed. So this is taking us to... This is northeast, I think. Yeah, northeast. So what's to the west? Lonely Shore. I mean... I want to see what's over there. Is there nothing over here I can get? Hey, I'm not finished with over here then. Should be some goodies somewhere. Oh, there we are. Skeleton. Hope it's not poisonous. Copper dagger. I'll take it. Bag. I'll take that too. What is this? Yeah, I got more exploring. I got more exploring to do. Okay, I don't think you're... Oh, there's something. I do want to see what the hell's over here. I mean, I think we'll do a save first. Here's the bees. That's... I don't think there's any way to get to them. Where's that damn door at? Hidden crate. Oh, I opened that. Here's the door. Oh, wait. Bear trap. Alright, let's... Is there some way to heal? I mean, like, if we rest or something? Alright, let's do a save. It's not... I hope it's saved.
Let courage be our lantern here.
I'm not sure what's in here, but we're about to find out. Oh shit, more of those fucking... Okay, bitches. Oh, you trying to come around. You trying to come from behind, aren't you? Okay. Whose turn is it? Mine? I don't need to jump. Can I hit him again? That's right. Hit him one more time. Knock his... Okay. In turn. Come on, kill him. Damn it. I should have done healing hands. Can I do it on him?
We can't do that.
Guess not. Ooh, knock me down, you bastard. Ouch. This may not have been a good idea to come in without healing. Okay, whose turn is it? His. Here.
Die, monster!
Oh! Now you're confused, biatch. Oh, yes, now you're gone. Okay, you dodged. Uh-oh, behind you.
It's rather awkward, but I think I'm dying.
Uh-oh. This may not be, Can he do healing? No. He can't do that either. Alright, hit him. He's gone. Hit him. Hit him one more time.
Shall be felt.
Phew. That was pretty damn dangerous. Alright, let's try a healing potion. We do have that, don't we? How come I don't Huh. Right click. Well, how do I equip it? I thought this just allowed me to... No. Wait, you gotta right click to use it? Alright, does he have any weak healing potion? Okay. That's... No. Got our... What the hell happened?
At your service.
I gave you some potion, man. Why are you not better? Okay. Can I take this and give it to you? Yes, I can. Alright, let's... At least you got some of your hit points back.
Quickly now.
Okay, what is this idol about? You come across a toppled idol in the shape of a vaguely humanoid figure. It's probably some regional deity, but even you don't know which one. This doesn't look like a dragon shrine. What do you think, Father? Examine the idol. Success. Its features have been worn down by generations of believers touching it. Many shells and fish bones are scattered on the ground. No doubt the remnants of sacrificial offerings. Seems like the cave shrine was still recently in use. Okay. Idol to whom and what? Anyway, we don't know. First thing, shrug and walk away. Okay. With nothing else to capture interest here, you decided to leave. End the dialogue. Okay, wooden crate. Here's another idol. That's an item for sale. Oh, good, we've got that. And what are these? Copper bolts. Take all, baby. Take all.
I'm on it.
Hopefully there's no more dragon beast. Okay. That was a good little... Wait. This looks like there's... Okay, how many of these are you getting? Are you getting any? That's dragon leaf. That's sundrop. That's hogweed. That's blue shaft, but I'm not picking up anything. Why is this? That's weird. Glow shroom. It's not giving me anything. All right. Wait a second. Where's my boy at? Why isn't... Oh. Highlight loot. Follow character. Toggle AI. Select everyone. Okay. That is weird. I wonder if he can...
By word and action, I will serve.
Did he get anything? Nope. Alright, let's go. Oh, wait. Where is the select everyone again? Okay. Okay, well, we can't pick up the bear traps. I don't know why. Oh, yes, you can. Okay, so we got some bear traps, I think. We have 3 bear traps. Right click. You must be 2 steps away from your target to use this attack. The attack receives extra reach. Huh. So that's a bloody weapon. Alright. I should be able to use that. This just seems kind of crazy that I have to open up my, whatever. What is this? Characteristics journal. Find Clam Reach. Alright, we're going to Clam Reach now. Of course, why does it... That's weird. Okay, here we go. Alright, we're coming up on to more than an hour. So we're going to get ready to end this at... I think this is like an hour, 20 minutes or something. So this is a good place to end this. We're done with this section. So that's, what is this? The Lonely Shore. That's what it's called. So we'll end this one here. Guys, I hope you've been enjoying our playthrough so far of Swordhaven Iron Conspiracy. That's a shame. I'm an old man. I have brain farts a lot. Alright, so if you have, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It'll help me out a lot. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Like I said, sometime soon we're going to start doing some live streams. I'm not sure what the schedule is, but you'll find out when we get closer to it. And do me a favor, crush that like button and extend that favor to the other channels you visit. And let me know what you're playing. What are you thinking of this? So far, I have to say, I am enjoying this game. It's pretty cool. All right, until next time, this is Old Man Alchemist saying stay cool and peace.